Happy Wellness Wednesday. We're going to talk about gratitude. Why I know so many people talk about this, but this is just a nice little reminder. And I would love to challenge you guys to do one of these three gratitude exercises that I'll talk about today. And I'm thinking this, even though a lot of people talk about it, I'm not sure how many people are practicing it because I've been, coming around a lot of complainers. Okay. And I know it's difficult in this day and age with all that's going on in the world not to complain. So, number one, this is a common one, a gratitude journal. Okay. So, at night, writing three things that you are grateful for throughout the day. If you do this at night on a regular, consistent basis, you do start rewiring your brain, especially something about it at night, too. And something about it happening. At the same time, that helps with that rewiring process. You start seeking out the good, even like for the next day. You write it down at the end of the day, and then you start the next day thinking about, okay, what can I add at night, for this. But you literally start looking for the good with this. So that's one. That's a popular one. Writing three things that you're grateful for and why each night. Number two, um, calling someone, texting someone, or writing them a letter, or telling them in person, obviously, what you are grateful for about them. Expressing gratitude to someone who has been there for you in a difficult time, perhaps, who has just always been a good friend or a good relative, or a good coworker, classmate, anything. But just sometimes acknowledging that and sharing it with others, it spreads the goodness all around, and perhaps they can pay it forward to share something with someone else, that they're grateful for with them. It's a ripple effect. So that's number two. Let's see number three. Number three is just pausing throughout the day, perhaps a time where you may be stressed or overwhelmed, and think of three things that you're grateful for. This certainly helps reframe things. I wanted to share something with y'all that I thought was hilarious because I thought of it when, looking up gratitude activities that one could do throughout the week. But I literally, I was having an interesting couple of weeks. My credit card got stolen. They had a field day, all this, and among some other things. But I was stressed. I was stressed, and I said to myself, I was like, look at this character building happening. I was like, look at this. Look at, a lot of times until you're like between a rock and a hard place, you don't know what to do with some things. And I am a firm believer, of course, none of us wants to go through hard times and hardships, but it does strengthen you. I feel because of, the field that I'm in and me constantly trying to encourage others to see the silver lining in things, as well as my children, even with myself, it literally becomes a rewiring. Like you're going to have your down moments, but they aren't going to last for too long and it will build some resilience. So this is something that I think is a huge benefit. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Peace out, guys.